Welcome live coming from Holy Innocents, Columbia, are ready to tip off. Ashton Hagans bringing the ball down the floor. Columbia looks like they're starting off in the 2-3 zone. Good start by Trey Clark as he shoots the three. One of the keys to the game, I think, for both teams will be to minimize the pressure. I think one of the things that Columbia does well, led by sophomore Josh Taylor and Keandre Kennedy, they do a good job of getting inside in the post, and the guard, A.J. Bay, does a great job of running the team. For Newton, when you talk about Newton, one of the things you talk about Ashton Hagans, one of the best players in the state of Georgia and in the country. Josh Taylor for two.
Josh Taylor just knocked down that little turnaround. Hey, it's Slider Sports guy. I'm here. Three ball out of the corner, number 12. Who is that? Tyrese Brown.
Tyrese Brown has been lighting it up for Newton for the past two games. Newton comes in at 2-0 with wins over Heritage and North Oconee.
Columbia Eagles taking on the Rams from Newton. Newton, they'll have on their blue Adidas uniform, white numbers, white letters, white trim. The Eagles, they'll have on the white Nike uniforms, orange numbers, blue trim. Finger roll, no good. Fought for it, the rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll be Newton basketball. Score 6-2.
One of the things about Newton is Newton has DeAndre Butler, who's a two-star athlete, and also Armani Harris in the post. Guards Tyrese Brown, Trey Clark, and of course Ashton Hagans make Newton probably one of the most formidable teams in 7A basketball.
Now you said DeAndre Butler was a two-star athlete.
Yes, he is.
DeAndre Butler may be one of the best two-star defensive players I ever seen. That kid's we called him on SUV TV football. The first game of the year, they took on Drew High School out of Riverdale. Kid had 4 sacks in the game.
He's definitely a two-star player, and one of the things about Dre, he brings a little toughness also to Newton and Coach Rick Rasmus.
I'm telling you, that's a whole lot of man down there in the paint. Taking over that role from Josh Tukes from last year. Jumper good, Lorenzo McGee.
And I really like Lorenzo McGee. Last year he had a situation where he was in a bad car accident, but now he's kind of gotten it together and is really having a good senior season for the Columbia Eagles.
Hard move to the hole, no good. Fought for the rebound, it'll be pulled out of there. Dribbling, played around with Thomas. He'll take it. Now Thomas pushing it up court, passing it over in the corner. That's a travel. Got to put the ball on the ground first before you take that first step.
And one of the things about Columbia is bringing back Phil McQuarrie on the bench. This is his second year back, and you can't talk basketball in the state of Georgia without talking Dr. McQuarrie, one of the best coaches ever.
Hard move on the inside. That's a grown man post move by Dre Butler.
And that's what we talk about Dre Butler, catching that ball, making a nice move in that post.
Now we're going to start to talk about the Homerism going on over here. Now I want to tell you a little bit about Barry. Barry teaches over there at Newton High School, so Barry might know a couple of these kids, but I'm going to be honest with you. I went to Columbia High, but I went to Columbia High in Columbia, South Carolina, the real Columbia High.
I think there's only one Columbia.
That's Columbia, South Carolina. This one in Decatur is the other Columbia High. That's what we call it. All right, here we go. Travel call, ball will go outside. Ashton Hagans. Hagans will bring it up and set up the offense. The team's all his this year.
And the one thing I like is that they actually lost 4 seniors.
Mm-hmm.
And bringing back, having Tyrese Brown and Trey Clark and those guys just kind of step up has been really big. Tyrese actually averaging 20 points a game. Oh my
goodness.
goodness.
In his face, my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Trey Butler.
Trey Butler just disrespected the whole Columbia bench on that one right there. He throws it down 2 hands.
Good pressure defense by the Rams. Columbia's moving the ball around, just trying to find the seam at this point.
3-ball launches from the wing, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Hagans, he'll push it up court. Hagans foul from behind. My goodness, Dre Butler went up there with 2 hands and threw that thing down with a total lack of respect for everybody underneath him and underneath the basket. Look at him go up strong with 2 hands.
Nice finish by Dre Butler. Like I said, he one of the things he does, he brings toughness, and he's going to help Armani Harris out a lot.
Yes, sir. That's what I like about high school. You can bring that football player in and let them toughen up these basketball guys. Hagans goes baseline. Hagans hands it off to, my goodness, Butler. Butler has 6 so far.
And Butler's having his way in the post. Really just Columbia right now doesn't have an answer for Butler.
Scramble for it, put it up on the inside, count the 2 points, Josh Taylor.
And I like Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's got a chance, again, to be one of the best sophomores in the state of Georgia. And also, by his senior year, could be one of the top players we talk about around the country as well.
Butler with the 2 points. Now Newton has the ball to steal. They'll get it up in the open court, catches it and puts it back in.
Good finish, Trey Clark.
Trey Clark with 2.
18-6.
18-6, the Rams. Oh, the scramble defense steal from Hagans. Hagans in the open court. Hagans throws it down with 2 hands.
And you know what? That play started off of a slide. That started off of Armani Harris's hand, making the getting the steal and making the pass. Good play by Armani Harris and good finish by Ashton Hagans.
That'll do it every time. Timeout here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
All right, the Eagles will push it up court. Looks like Newton's playing a 2-3 zone. Trying to get it on the inside of the zone. Tip foul.
One of the things I'm noticing about Newton is that they're very active defensively. Hands are moving, guys are moving their feet, and they're doing a good job of talking. Columbia's just got to find a place to get a seam into and see if they can get a shot to get going.
Columbia will take it out on the baseline. Now they'll get it in. Newton still in that 2-3 zone. Going to the hole, bounce pass on the inside, blocked from behind by Hagans. Now they'll push it. Newton's off and running. Hagans, true point guard, spin, get him with the travel.
Too many steps, too many steps.
Too many steps, was feeling good about himself, trying to do a little bit too much. 3-ball from the wing, it'll small, it'll fall in.
Good shot by A.J. Bay on the 3.
A.J. Bay with the 3-ball. Corner pocket. Columbia playing that zone defense. 3-ball from the outside. Ball hits the ground. Newton will get it. Lay in. No good. Hard fought underneath. Jump ball. Possession arrow will go the other way. It'll be Columbia ball. Now I'm about to tell you, Barry, this is what I hate about high school ball right here. The jump ball. The jump ball. You can't, you got to reward them. You got to go ahead and let them jump it up at the free throw line.
I agree. I don't like the possession arrow as well. That's definitely something that I would change.
Force pass down on the inside, no good.
McGee's got to finish that. Ashton pushing the ball on the floor.
Nice up and under, no good. Rebound coming the other way. Kicks it, goes to the basket in the corner. Splash, count that 3. Keandre Kennedy.
Keandre Kennedy, nice shot for the 3, is a transfer from North Clayton.
Pump fake, finds the man on the inside, foul. Trying to work it down low to Armani Harris. Doesn't work out.
Good defense by McGee. It was just a little too aggressive.
Hagans gets it to Dre on the inside. Baby hook, no good. Hagans throws it up, no good. Hagans on the board, gets another rebound.
Good rebound.
Pass on the inside, no good. Now, you know one thing, Hagans is one of the top point guards in the nation, the class of 2019. One thing that stands out about me about this kid, not only does he have great court vision, he's a great rebounder.
Exactly. Well, one of the things, too, that I think stands out, right?
No basket.
No basket.
No basket. They're going to call a push-off on Amari Harris.
One of the things about Hagans, though, he loves to share the basketball. You would think that because he's rated so high as a point guard, that he looks to score, but he looks to facilitate the ball as well and does a good job. And he keeps finding his guys and getting them in the right spot.
Attack in the middle of that zone on the inside. Pump fake goes up for two.
Good finish by Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor with the pump fake and then the two. Three ball from the outside. It'll rattle around and fall on in. Trey Clark.
Trey Clark's coming off a career high versus Heritage Saturday night where he had a career high of 20. Shot 4 for 6 from the three-point line as well.
Shot no good. Dre with the rebound. Pushing it up court. Three ball, stop and pop, no good. Rebound by Harris.
Good rebound by Armani Harris. One of the things now, Newton is doing a good job as far as boxing out and getting extra possessions. Key to any game is to get extra possessions, and they're doing a good job so far.
Extra possessions, that's how you want to control the game, and that's how you get off to a 9-point lead. Hastings kicks it over, pump fake, jump shot, splash.
Nice shot by Tyrese Brown.
Tyrese Brown. Columbia moving around, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Three ball from the wing, comes up short. Rebound put back up and it'll fall in. Keandre Kennedy.
Again, Kennedy at the right spot just to catch that rebound and put it back up. 25-16.
AJ, you gotta go, AJ, go!
18 seconds. They'll move it over the clock.
Let's see if Newton's gonna play for the last shot right here.
Dre will have it in the wing, now back to Clark, over to Hagans. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Going to the hole, 3. Oh, good block in the lane. Way to end the quarter, good defense by the Columbia Eagles, and that'll be the end of the quarter. The score, 25-16, Newton on top of Columbia.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
All right, we're back here, second quarter action here at the Holiday Hoopsgiving. I'm Sylvester Williams, joined by my man Barry. I am Slider Sports Guy on Twitter. Barry, who are you?
Georgia Hoop Circle.
Georgia Hoop Circle. Be sure to tweet us out there. You can tweet us at SUVTV or tweet me at Slider Sports Guy or tweet Barry at Georgia Hoop Circle. We like to read out some tweets and stuff for all you people watching. Let you know we care. If nobody cares, Sly cares.
Columbia's rotating the basketball.
Look at that three out of the corner. It'll rattle around and fall on in. Keandre Kennedy.
Again, Keandre Kennedy.
Keandre, that's his second three-pointer.
Keandre is 6'5" senior. Like I said, transfer from North Clayton, man. He really had a good first game against Henry County. Played very well for Columbia. In the Henry County game, they were led by Josh Taylor's 22 points, 18 rebounds, and 4 blocks.
We got a technical foul here, technical foul on number 12. I think they called it on Keandre. Might have been a little discussion after the play, not sure. You know, youngsters, they talk amongst themselves.
Tyrese Brown to shoot the technicals.
Tyrese Brown on the line. First one makes it look pretty easy. Second one just as easy.
Keep a body on him. Keep a body on him, Ralph. Under.
Hagans will work off the pick. Sends it over, pump fake. He'll pull it back out, looking for somebody on the inside. Now they'll send it back. Now back baseline, he throws it down again, 2 hands.
DeAndre Butler again.
DeAndre Butler.
And I know my guy Terrence Banks, football coach at Newton's, got to be exciting watching his guy DeAndre Butler take care of business like that.
DeAndre Butler with 10 points and 2 monster dunks. Rebound brought down by Harris. No, he was pushed in the back. My goodness. Dre Butler looking like a grown man playing up under the rim like that. What Walker Flock can say, I go hard in the paint.
Hard in the paint. And like I said, it's amazing about Dre Butler because he missed all of last season with ACL injury. So for him to come back and play football and be dominant on the football field and also be dominant on the basketball court right now, it's got to be a good feeling for him.
Woo. Free throw by Amari. Oh, he gets the shooter roll, Amari. Amari's been living right. He's got something to be thankful for on Thanksgiving holiday. Hitting that free throw. Second one goes. Hey, Barry, let me tell you something, Barry. Right now, what time is it? It's 1:50 in the afternoon on a Friday after Thanksgiving, and we got a full gym.
This is a good basketball, and I want to shout out the Hoopsgiving staff, Chris Williams, for putting on a tremendous tournament so far.
Chris Williams puts on a tremendous tournament. A little bit of foul and touching on the inside. You know, one thing I would like to see out of Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor's been getting a look down low, but it seems like he's been going up for layups. Right. You know, when he's down that low. I need him to get a little bit of that Dre Butler mentality and going up with 2 hands and dunk that thing, big man.
Exactly.
Rebound brought down on the inside. They'll keep it. The Eagles will lay it up for 2. Get a 2 points to Keandre Kennedy.
And I'm telling you, Keandre Kennedy, Columbia struggled at the beginning, but they woke up and they're coming to play, and Keandre Kennedy is keeping them in the game.
3 ball, no good. Rebound brought down by Juwan Johnson. He'll get it out to Hagans. Hagans with the pass to the inside. Nice move, Dre Butler. Hagans almost in the passing lane.
Like I said, right now Columbia's struggling because they have no answer for Dre Butler.
No answer for Dre Butler at all. And once again, I said it earlier, I just like when a football player can come out here and just muscle some of these little basketball guys.
Right, and that's exactly what's going on. Good take to the basketball, Lorenzo McGee, but he misses.
Hagans with the rebound. Now Hagans will push it up court. Hagans going. Hagans with the long step underneath block. They're going to call a foul, and Butler go to the line and shoot.
And you know what? I've been watching Hagans for the last couple of years, and I'm going to tell you who he reminds me. He reminds me of John Wall.
Oh, okay, okay.
He reminds me of John Wall by the way he can get to the basket, explode. He hadn't really shot the ball, but he has the potential to shoot the jumper as well.
And I think that's one thing with him playing with so many shooters these past 2 years. You know, everybody on Newton's squad can shoot from the outside, so he doesn't really have to shoot that much.
And the thing is that he's got shooters this year because if you look at Tyrese Brown and Trey Clark, Tyrese Brown in the scrimmage game had 45 points.
Oh, my goodness.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he shot 10 threes.
My goodness. The Eagles are working around. They'll have a man on the wing. He'll launch for three. No good. Nice strong rebound. No, he doesn't keep it. It'll still be white ball.
Columbia's got to do a better job of boxing out. They need those extra possessions.
Yep. Josh Taylor, class of 2020. He's a youngster. Three ball, no good. Hagans with another rebound. Hagans goes to the lane, no good. Follow Amari Harris, no good. Rebound, no good. Stolen. It'll go back the other way. Taylor in the open court. Oh, it is blocked and goes out of bounds. Josh Taylor, the big man, ran the court. You know, I love when you reward the big man. Now he has to finish it up, but the big man did get down the court, so give it to him.
I can tell you one of the things about big guys, you always want to get them a touch early so they can get to going. My goodness.
Hagans making people slip and slide on the floor. No good.
Amari Harris on the miss.
Taylor with the rebound. Now Taylor's going to push it up court. Pushing it back now. Hagans pushing it up court. Hagans to the hole. Hagans lays it up. Foul. Foul on Josh Taylor. Josh should go to the line. You know, I really like Hagans as a point guard. It's one way that you can tell that I like Hagans. I haven't said one thing about him wearing those stockings out here to play basketball.
I think that's the new style, Sly.
Oh, my goodness. This kid wearing stockings to play basketball.
I think that's the new style.
I'm not going to call them support tights or whatever they want. I'm going to call them stockings as long as I can call them stockings.
Can't call them, they tights.
They're stockings. Those are First Sunday stockings.
Shot by Juwan Johnson.
Free throws good.
36-21, Newton's up 15.
Three ball out of the corner. That's good.
And again,
Keandre, three balls for Keandre. Somebody better realize that kid can shoot. Now they're going man to man. Hagans kicks it to the outside. Three ball. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor pushing it up court. The lay-in, count the basket.
PAC
LJ Thomas. They had a number switch up. That was LJ Thomas with the two. They had a little number switch up. Rebound. Nope. Hagans will get it. Hagans going to the hole. Hagans left hand. Hagans makes it look nice and pretty. Taylor, he'll move it over. They'll send it back to Taylor. Taylor kicks it out to Thomas. Thomas gives it to Nord. Back down to Thomas. They're working Thomas. Give it to the big man. Big man kicks it back out. Over the back foul on Amari Harrison.
Good matchup for Thomas and Taylor and Harris, though.
Yeah, that's a nice matchup down low.
Two big guys banging down there.
Tried to feed it inside. It'll stay down here. It'll be Columbia ball. Trey Clark checking into the game. He'll get out Harris. Newton's going to stay in that zone defense. Eagles found a hole in the zone. Lay up. No good, but he got his own follow. 2 points for Keandre.
Way to stay with it, Keandre, after he missed the bunny. Stayed with it and got the putback.
15 points for Keandre. Three ball, count that. Jimmy Trey Clark.
Like I said, Clark's coming off a career high against Heritage on Saturday.
That was his third three. Butler with the rebound. Now Ashton will push it up court. I'm sorry, Hagans. I said Ashton. Put his first and his last name together. Three ball.
Give me the hot sauce.
4 threes. Jimmy Trey Clark.
Trey Clark.
Somebody better realize Trey can shoot. The bank is closed. It's a holiday. Hagans
Ashton again on the push.
Push it up court. Now look at Hagans. Hagans fumbles it
Again.
back to Trey. Trey no good. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Columbia's got to realize that Trey Clark's a shooter. They've got to get somebody out on it.
Somebody has to put a hand up on that young man. He can shoot the ball. Now they'll move it around. Nord will have it. Nord tries to find Taylor. Dre Butler, quick on his feet, tips it out of bounds.
And if you notice on the last play, what Newton did was up top, they had a guy kind of doubling the guy and then just another guy stepping up to play the middle.
Working on the inside. Nice lay-in with the right hand.
Good finish by Lorenzo McGee for 2.
Lorenzo McGee. Now Hagans wants to set his offense up. Kick it back on the outside. 3 ball, no conscious. Taylor goes up high for that rebound.
Nice rebound by Taylor.
And the big man will push it up court, too. Does a little bit of it all, doesn't it, Bear?
Yeah.
Move it around. Now he'll go baseline. Spin out of it. Kicks it back to the outside. Throws it over his shoulder. Jumper. Lorenzo, no good. Taylor in and out his hand. Nord knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Newton ball. A minute 30 to go, a minute 30 to go. How many people we got out there watching the game? Feel free to tweet us. Tweet us at SUVTV. Let me know what you're thinking. Tweet me at Slider Sports Guy. Tweet Barry at GA Hoopser. Did I get it right?
You got it right.
I got it right. Pushing it up court. Keandre keeping it by himself. Clutches, no good. Gets his own rebound. Gets another rebound of his own. Keandre give him 2.
Really impressed by Keandre Kennedy. Like I said, and he gets a steal. Coming back the other way.
Taylor will get it. Taylor traveled. Taylor, he moved, coach. Keandre has 17 in the first quarter. But his team is down by 12. Trey Clark will bring it up court. They'll get it. Get it to Hagans. Hagans goes baseline. Hagans with the handoff. Nice block by Taylor. Taylor's a force on the inside. Charge, we're going the other way. Way to step up. Jimmy Trey Clark.
Out of control by R.J. Nord on that drive, though.
Yeah.
If he would have took a second to just slow down for just a second, he would have been all right.
What about the good old-fashioned jump stop?
The jump stop. A lost start.
A lost start. 32 seconds to go in the half. Hagans will have it. Hagans, 25 seconds, looking for a pick. That's a big pick to get behind. Oh, and Hagans loses it. Taylor in the open court. Taylor, oh, he lost it going up. But Columbia keep it. 3 ball from the corner, no good. Follow, kick it back out. 6 seconds, 3, no good. Trey with the rebound. Trey from half court. Trey hits the back of the rim and doesn't fall. Looking to get a new basketball, tennis, or multi-purpose court? CBA Sports can help as your sports construction specialist for both commercial and residential projects. Visit cbasports.com and contact us to discuss your next indoor or outdoor project. We're at the half. The score is 44-32, Newton on top of Columbia. You're watching the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, in CBA sports.
Check this out. Did you know that you can have all kinds of delicious food from your favorite local restaurants delivered right to your door? I know, I just blew your mind. All you have to do is go to choices2you.com. Choose from a list of great local restaurants, pick what you want right from their menu, and Choices to You will deliver it to your home or office. It's that easy. Get real restaurant food from the places you love delivered right to your door. Choices2you.com. Eat out without going out.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
All right, we are back here live at Holiday Hoopsgiving here at Holy Innocents Episcopal School. The score 44-32, Newton on top of the Columbia Eagles. Leading scorers of the game is KK twice. Mr. Keandre Kennedy, he has 17. He leads all scores. Jumper no good. Speak of the devil, KK twice scores again.
Way to start off the first half. One of the most important parts of the game. Good shot by Trey Clark. But I was going to say one of the most important parts to the second half is the first 3 minutes. First 3 minutes can determine what's going to happen within your game.
Somebody needs to realize that Trey Clark's a shooter. No good. They'll go the other way. Got a hold from behind.
Definitely got to be able to step out on Trey Clark and make sure he doesn't get that shot off. He had 14 in the first half.
Moving it around, the Eagles wearing all white. Rebound no good, goes down hard on the floor. They're going to call the foul on Dre Butler. Dre Butler, that first half, Dre had 13 points. They got him down for 3 rebounds. I feel like Dre, he had more than 3 rebounds.
Yeah, I think he had more than 3 rebounds.
Austin Hagans, leading rebounder, 7 rebounds, 9 assists. 9 assists for Hagans. Hagans on his way to get a triple-double. Trey Clark spinning, wheeling and dealing. Trey going to the lane. Trey.
Oh, nice finish by Trey Clark.
Trey.
Good job of challenging the big fella, Josh Taylor, on that.
Challenging the big man.
And again, what Newton's doing, they're doing a good job of just playing pressure defense. Coach Rad's defense is doing an excellent job as far as getting to those corners and making guys turn it over.
3-ball, A.J. Bay.
Under, back up, Josh.
Hagans working off the pick, doesn't need it. Hagans crossing over, Hagans pushing off a little bit. Hagans laying it up for 2.
Too easy for Hagans at 6'4", and Bay is 5'10" at best. Just basically just taking him and just wheeling and dealing with him in the paint.
Hagans in the face defense. Taylor shooting, foot on the line, bam, count it.
They're going to give him 2 for that good shot by Josh Taylor. The big man stretch 4, step out and shoot that jumper like that.
Yes, sir, Josh Taylor. That'll get you a long way if you can hit that jumper. Hagans spinning, Hagans wants to be more of a scoring force this quarter, I think so. I think he's looking to score.
I think so, too. I think what he's realized is he sees the mismatch of the smaller guard, A.J. Bay, and I think he's trying to just get in the paint and using his post-up skills to post him up.
Sounds like that's what he's doing. And the first thing he did, he spun down to the baseline and posted up trying to get the inbounds and drew the foul. No, he got the offensive foul on. He got a little too greedy. But like you said, he saw that matchup with the smaller man. In the corner, pump fake, KK.
And I like Keandre Kennedy. Reminds me of a poor man Sean Livingston almost.
Yeah, he kind of body frame looks like him too. Thought about it. He got a little arm bar calling that little, I don't know, that forearm shiver.
Yeah, the forearm shiver, just trying to extend a little bit.
But they say you're supposed to play defense with your feet, not your hands. Gates will have it. He'll pass it in the corner. Sends it over to Taylor. KK, no good. Taylor with the rebound, put it down hard. Taylor.
Nice finish by Taylor.
Give him 2 points.
Grabbed the rebound, took his time, and finished.
Taylor with 10 points. They'll move it over to Clark. Sends it on the inside. High-low game. Tip over the shoulders. Now we'll have a foul on the floor. Want to play a little bit of two-man game with the high-low with Butler coming up high and Harris down low.
He was definitely looking for Harris. Harris thought that he had a good seal on the post.
Hagans will lose it. Now Hagans will keep it. Hagans going to the lane. Hagans, no good. Rebound, fought for a jump ball, and I go, oh.
And there we go.
I'm going to throw a chair. You know I can't stand the jump ball call. You know I hate the jump ball call.
Arrow stays, Newton ball.
He gonna kick out.
Anything but a jump ball. Send it up top to Harris. Harris lowers his shoulder. Harris, baby hook. Dre with the rebound. They're going to call foul. And Butler go to the line, and Butler shoot two.
Neil called that one on Josh Taylor.
You can tell Butler had ACL surgery. If you look at his leg, one leg is bigger than the other.
Exactly. Exactly. He's, like I said, but he's done a good job, man, just continuously working hard with the trainers, and just getting his legs back together. And like I said, putting together a good game so far and a good season.
That's that explosive leaper leg.
One leg bigger than the other.
One leg bigger than the other. Dre Butler knocked down both of those free throws.
Turnover by Columbia. Trey Clark coming down the floor on the layup. Good.
Trey Clark can hit him from inside, too. Not only can he hit him from long range, he can hit him from inside. KK will have it, looking, he'll throw it back up top. Kennedy will have it, Kennedy moves it over to the corner. Going to the hole, out the glass, no good. Tip, go out of bounds. Oh, should have been Columbia ball, but I think they're going to call it Newton.
Yeah, I think that was touchy. I thought that should have been Columbia ball as well. Hagans pushing the ball down the floor, though.
Let's see what Hagans does. He has a bigger man on him this time. He'll kick it over. Thought about it, going to the hole.
And one by Ty Glover.
Count the basket by Tyler Glover.
Tyler Glover. Give him 2 points, Mr. Glover.
And the one thing about these Newton guards, they look small, but they're small and they're kind of physical, though.
Yeah.
They're not scared to attack the basket. Obviously, they can shoot the basketball. Glover just showed you coming off the bench and immediately getting an and one.
Juwan Johnson checks in for Rams.
Glover completes the and one.
Butler out, Juwan Johnson in.
Juwan Johnson brings a slightly different body frame than Butler. Rebound brought down by Hagan. Hagan has a double-double. That's assist number 10, and that was rebound number 10. So there's a double-double for Hagan with 8 points.
Finding Juwan Johnson on the break for the layup.
Juwan Johnson off the bench and into the scorer's book.
Another steal.
Ooh, layup will roll in and out.
Ooh, Juwan Johnson turns that one over. That's a finish.
Got to turn that wrist over. Crossover, hits his own knees. Hagans pushing it up court. Hagans, another assist.
Juwan Johnson will get it that time on the find by Hagans and the layup by Juwan Johnson.
Juwan Johnson, 2 baskets, 2 assists from Hagans. Hagans might owe him some money the way he's passing him the ball. Nice pass underneath the lay-in, good.
Good finish by
Daquan Harris.
Daquan Harris. A nice find by Kennedy, though.
Nice find. Coach Rass wants to call a full timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving on SUV TV.
The 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving is brought to you by Adidas, Children's Healthcare of Atlanta, Stat Row, Atlanta Tip-Off Club, and CBA Sports.
I got a high ankle sprain going for a rebound.
Injuries are part of playing.
I got hit catching a pass and broke my collarbone.
So it's good to know that the sports medicine doctors, therapists, and athletic trainers at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta are experts at treating young athletes. If your child suffers any kind of sports-related injury,
I got hit and dislocated my shoulder.
bring him to Children's Healthcare of Atlanta.
Back here live at Holy Innocents Episcopal School. Score 62-43. Newton on top of Columbia.
Thought the game would be a little closer. I think Columbia's still trying. This is only their second game, though. Both of these teams, too, the fact that I like, they're both in two really good regions. Columbia's in the region with Lithonia, Chambly, Miller Grove, Arabia Mountain. Newton's in the region with Grayson, Shiloh, Rockdale, who's coming on. So, like I said, I can't wait to see these teams again in January.
Yes.
Ashton Hagans on his own putback.
Ashton Hagans with the rebound and the score. And like you were talking about, that region matchup. I know one thing with Newton, we saw, Ashton Hagans in the open court. And there it is. That's point number 10, and that's a triple-double for Ashton Hagans in the third period already.
Oh, wow.
Lorenzo McGee with 2.
And that's what he does. Like I said, if you notice first half, he was doing a lot of facilitating and rebounding. This half, he's scoring just a little bit more.
Dre Butler.
Dre Butler put the ball, he started at the top of the key, took the ball, put his head down, and went straight to the basket. Football mentality. Keandre Kennedy again.
Kennedy drains the three for the Eagles.
3 ball for Keandre Kennedy. If Joel was here, he would say, give me the hot sauce. But I'm not Joel, so I'm not going to say it. Hagans will corral it. Hagans looking. Hagans going to the hole. Dishes it off. Dre Butler. Dre Butler getting the free lunch. Going to the hole to lay in too hard. Follow, counted. Daquan Harris.
Good finish by Daquan Harris, just there to pick up the rebound and the putback.
Nice block by Harris to tell Butler to get that one out of here.
Armani Harris checks back in.
So, Sly, I think these region matchups are going to be crazy for both of these teams because, like I said, it's a lot of good basketball in that region.
A lot of good basketball. We saw Grayson play, and as a matter of fact, Grayson will be in this holiday Hoopsgiving later on today and tomorrow, I think. They're going to be a tough matchup in that region, and Shiloh has a good team also. So I would love to see a couple of their region games this fall. Nice lay in.
Good finish by Armani Harris. Good find by Trey Clark.
3 ball, no good. Pushing up court. Tyrese Brown. We almost got your call in, Bill Dolan. I know you're out there watching. Bill Dolan, voice of the Newton Rams. I almost got your call in, but he didn't hit. Well, here we are at the end of the third quarter. The score is 72-50. 72-50, Newton on top of Columbia.
I just love being a leader.
Because I like to punish people. I think the big thing is just taking the right shot.
Just to embarrass people.
I'm a beast. Do my thing whenever I'm putting on someone's neck.
My class will be the best.
Come on down, Devin.
All right, we're back. Fourth quarter action. Newton on top of Columbia.
And I think Newton's kind of stepped out of that zone a little bit and decided to go man. Probably finish out the game.
Kicking it to the outside. Didn't get a clear catch of the ball. Now they'll go baseline, pushes it up, no good. Followed, Taylor. Taylor gets his own rebound. Taylor.
Way to stay with it by Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor working hard. Josh Taylor has 12 points.
By yourself, Devin. Going to the basket.
And it's a lot of room for improvement for the sophomore 6'8" Taylor. Good finish, though, by Amani Harris on the other end.
Amari Harris. The follow, no good. Butler with the rebound.
Keep him in front, son. It don't matter. Keep him in front. Under.
Got a foul on the outside. Going to call it on 21. They're going to call it.
Newton tried to run the high pick and roll. Harris just didn't set his feet in time.
Got to get your feet set. Working on the inside, Taylor trying to find his way. They're going to call the jump ball.
Another jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Newton. And one of the things I saw that Taylor did right there when he caught the ball, he ducked down to make himself small, which made it easier for them to time up for the jump ball.
Down screen, LJ. Help Lorenzo.
Hagans working with it. Hagans going to the basket. He'll throw it down, but it won't count.
Lorenzo. Got to sag off and help out.
You know, that's one of the differences between good players and the great players are, you know, you can play the game how you want to play it. You know, the first half, he didn't rush anything. He wanted to make sure he set his teammates up. And then you can see he kind of has that look in his eye right now.
Right.
He has that look in his eye. Okay, he says, I got my 10 assists. I got my 10 rebounds. Let me go ahead and put some basket. Let me go ahead and score a couple of times.
And I think that's what happens with a guy with the caliber of Hagans. He's able to just control the flow of the game and really just get, I mean, he knows what he wants to do. A lot of times.
Oh, my goodness.
In a block by Hagans. But you look at a guy similar to Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook does the exact same thing. He gets guys going, and then he decides, okay, you know what? They need me to score. They need me to do a little bit more, so that's what I'm going to do.
My goodness, he threw that block off the other man's chest. Now Hagans will push it up court. Hagans hangs in the air, lays it in for two.
Coast to coast, continent to continent. Oh, and a violation on the inbound. Back to Newton, 76-52.
They'll bring a new player in the game. Gabe Gates, looks like number 24. Inside the Hagans.
And Hagans is just picking and choosing his spots at this point. 78-52 Newton. Just stretching his lead out.
6 points in this quarter. 10 points in the second half.
And
they're going to call a travel. Took too many steps, young man. Keandre Kennedy. Keandre had 22 points so far in the game. 22 for Keandre. 78-52. The Rams on top of the Eagles. Hagans goes up high to get that one. Hagans kicks it on over. 3 ball, no good. Rebound brought down by Kennedy. Kennedy kicks it up court. Behind the back. Send it over to the corner. He'll go baseline. Floater, no good. Taylor with the rebound. He waits. Taylor puts it up. He's fouled.
And you know what, Sly? I'm going to be honest with you. I like Taylor. I know Columbia's down, but I'm really liking Taylor.
You're right.
I think if you go and eat a couple more grits and some bacon or whatever they eat to get big, I think Taylor's going to be all right. He's just a sophomore.
He's just a sophomore.
Just a sophomore.
we put Taylor on that meal plan, Taylor will be all right. Sophomore, young guy.
Mike Matheson in the game for the Rams.
Might be still growing. You never know with these kids, man.
You're right. Exactly.
That one won't stay down. Dre going baseline. He'll lose it. Rebound, put back, put in.
Jawan Johnson.
Jawan Johnson. Jawan has 8. Taylor from long range. Oh, in and out.
Good rebound by Lorenzo McGee. And every time Columbia goes up, notice Ashton Hagans is trying to get a block, slap it, do something. He's finding his way around the ball. McGee missed the first.
Gotta hit the free throws right here. These are free baskets.
That's why they're called free throws.
Free throws. Easiest shot in the world, but the hardest shot to hit.
Makes the second one, though. 80-54. 5 minutes left.
Nice hard work on the inside. And Dre Butler is just a force down there.
He is. You know what? I really can't wait to see. I know I'm looking ahead, but I can't wait to see their matchup with Grayson.
Oh, yeah. There's some big boys down there with Newton. A lot of good athletes on that Newton squad. The kid Kenyon. He doesn't bang like Dre does in the post, but he still has to get down there and guard them.
Right. I definitely think that Dre Butler, Kenyon Jackson matchup and Grayson and Newton is going to be crazy.
It will be a crazy matchup to see those two go at it. Second free throw, good.
Columbia's coming with the press.
Thought about it. Kicks it to the outside. Turnover. They're pushing it up court.
Nice hands by Kennedy on the steal.
Oh, and he doesn't finish. They get it across the timeline. No, turn it over. A.J. Bay with the turnover. Bay lays it in for 2.
Nice finish by Bay. Technical foul.
He was coming in from the layup. He was coming in from the layup.
I think they called maybe a delay of game technical foul.
He was coming in from the layup.
Looks like the ref saying that he once he scored the layup, looks like he touched the ball on his way back in.
Bad call. No, he ran back in from the layup.
Do we don't have a replay on that one, but referee called it, so it goes.
Jawan Johnson to shoot the tech for Newton. 82-57 with 4:05 left.
Uh-oh. Doesn't go. When you shoot technical foul, that means the coach believes in you. The belief might have went down a little bit on that one. He missed the tech.
Hey, you need all the buckets you can get. 82, he makes the second one, 83-57.
So the coach halfway believes in him.
For Jawan Johnson from the line. Rams retain possession.
Over your head, AJ. Come on, KK.
They'll get it in to Jawan. He's looking for Ashton.
Step up, Lorenzo. Step up.
Ashton sends it across court. In the corner, 3 ball, shoots it long. Just under 4 minutes to go. The lay-in good. Count 2 points for A.J. Bay.
Good finish again by A.J. Bay.
Ashton with the handoff. Blocked. Amari Harris to go to the line, and Amari a shoot 2.
Hagans found him, and he was going up to try to finish that strong. Just got stopped in the process.
Shooting 2.
I guess that's one thing about this new Newton team. You kind of miss Isaiah Miller because you know Isaiah would go up and throw that thing down.
No doubt about that. Isaiah will put on the show.
Young man Isaiah Miller, he's at USC Greensboro or
UNC Greensboro.
Greensboro.
Good on both.
Jumping jack flash. There we go. We got it in there for you, Mr. Dolan. Jumping jack flash, Isaiah Miller.
Andrew Sims in for the Rams.
Push, AJ, push.
The nice lay-in. He threw it up. They're going to push it the other way. Turnover. No good.
No good.
Hagans will corral the rebound. Now they'll push it up court. In the corner, 3-ball. It'll hit the top of the backboard, and we'll call it a dead ball. It'll be Columbia ball.
3:15 left, 85-59. Newton is in firm command of the game at this point.
85-59, you called it. A.J. Bay will push it up court. He'll hand it over. They'll get it back to Bay. Bay sends it over to Taylor. Taylor over to Bay. Bay goes to the hole. Bay, no good. Got a foul on the floor.
And one of the things taken from this game, I haven't had the chance really to see Latoya. I saw him in spurts. But I've seen Miller Grove, and I like this Columbia team. I think that if the season goes on, Columbia's going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
They really are. I like Taylor. I like A.J. Bay. Definitely, I really like Keandre Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I think this Columbia team is going to be really good going forward. On the other hand, this Newton team, they're primed and ready to make another run. In where they went last year, they finished 28-2, losing to Tiff in the quarterfinals.
They lost a tough one to Tiff. But you lost to the eventual state champions.
Exactly.
Lay in good. KK give them another 2. Amari, 3 seconds, they heard the coach. 3 seconds. Three ball, KK, no good. Got to follow your shot.
Rebound by Trey Clark on the push.
Trey Clark, impressive shooting game.
Good look, and he finds Armani Harris on the dunk.
Amari Harris throws it down for 2. KK stepped back, he picked up a dribble. Taylor, elbow jumper. If he puts that in his arsenal, he'll be deadly.
He will.
If he can put that elbow jumper into his arsenal, that little mid-range shot. He's got 2 years to get it. Trey will pull it back. Now Trey wants to set up his offense, being guarded by KK.
Newton probably going to work a little clock here. It's time, 145, 144, 143.
He'll be fouled. It's 1-1, so we're going to shoot some free throws for the rest of the ball game. Rest of the game, we'll be shooting.
Christian Davis checks back in.
Josh!
Trey Clark is at the line.
Yeah. KK, get in. KK, get in.
Gabe Gates checks in for the Rams.
It's okay. Good job.
Trey Clark on the line.
1-1, AJ.
1-1. See what he does. Hits the front end.
No good.
Yeah, it's been a pretty impressive shooting night from the line.
And again, Kennedy. Keandre Kennedy, like I said, gonna be, I expect Kennedy to have a big time year, man. I expect a lot of coaches to come out and recruit this guy.
Keandre Kennedy has 5 threes.
He definitely a guy that can help you. And like I said, long, lanky body.
Heat
shoots
check.
another three. No good.
Hagans will pull down the rebound. Hagans with the vision. Oh my goodness. You know one thing, if you're playing with Hagans, if you're playing with Hagans, every time you're on the wing, you just need to run with your hands out, just like that.
Well, you know what we say about guys like that? You got to have your head on a swivel.
I'm telling you.
Got to have your head on a swivel.
Ooh. KK misses badly. Heads up play right there by Robert R.J. Noah. Throws it off the defender.
Good hustle. The one thing I like about Columbia, though, they're not quitting, though. They're continuously to play hard, and that's what's demanded from Coach Phil McQuarrie at Columbia.
Got to protect the equipment. And one thing you said, continuously playing hard, because the camera never turns off.
Exactly.
The camera never turns off. You can be slack and play around, but somebody's always watching, no matter what the score is. So you got to keep going. Rebound, fought over, stepped on the line, we'll go the other way. That's a little hello.
Don't call the tech.
Let them play, Mr. Ref. We don't need to call the tech on that one.
Don't call it.
They wasted more time talking about it than actually calling the tech. It was a bug on his shoulder. He tried to brush the bug off. That's what happened.
That's it. He just giving him a back slap.
Yeah, there you go.
Just say how you doing.
How you doing? Trey Clark.
Trey Clark in the hot seat.
Trey Clark. 6 3-pointers on the night. Matter of fact, 6 3-pointers and 1 2-pointer with his foot on the line.
It looks like Coach Rad's is going to empty the bench for Newton with 24.2 seconds left.
They'll get it up court to Benson. Benson will go to the lane. Benson lays it in with his left hand. Benson.
Butler for the Rams.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said Benson. That's Sean Butler. I'm sorry. Butler straight off the bench into the scorer's table. Scorer's book. I'm all tongue-tied up here in this last couple of minutes. I don't know what to say.
Looks like Newton's going to win this game. This will be the second game in a row, though, that Newton scores over 90 points. Against Heritage the other night, they had 97. Tonight, they're going to score 94 if it holds up.
First free throw, no good. Crossed the line too early.
Lane violation.
That's a young man who's just not too sure about his free throw shooting ability. So he tried to get that rebound. One of those things, if you're confident in your ability, I almost hit the long range. Well, that'll be it. The score, 94-64. Newton delivers an old-fashioned butt-cutting. A win by 30 points over the Columbia Eagles. I'm Sylvester Williams. This is SUV TV. I'm joined by Barry. Barry, what's your last name, Barry?
Browner.
Barry Browner. We're here at the 2017 Holiday Hoopsgiving